Welcome, champions, to another electrifying Alliance War season. It is season 53, and with no new global tactics this season, it's time to take everything we learned last season and apply it to the battlefield once again. Can we build on last season's success, or will we face new challenges in a quest for victory? Only one way to find out. Let's fight. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're here with war number 2 of season 53, and this time around Loki is taking on Chaos. Now I've got a little bit of good news and bad news for this war. The good news? Ironheart wasn't banned, so I get to bring her into the fight. But the bad news? I've got to go up against Dust, which last time around was just plain ugly. So this war, I'm rolling with a solid team of Moleman, Ironheart, and Shuri. Time to jump in and see if we can keep this winning streak going. Let's do this. I'm going to be on Path 4 in Section 1 and in Section 2. First fight up is this Spider Ham, and I'm going to be using Moleman. Now, I'm not going to fight this like I would do a typical Moleman fight in war. Typically, I would power start 1, parry heavy till I get to a special 2, let him hit into my block, and just kind of obliterate them. But since this is on a heal block node, I know I'd shrug the recoils. I've got to use Moleman in another fight, so kind of fighting this one Spider Ham style, I'll call it, which is as soon as I get to a special 1, I'm going to throw the special 1. If I get into Frenzy, I get into Frenzy. Not too worried about it. Spider Ham does not have that big of a health pool. As you can see there, 18 hits in, and he's already down to 50% health. So we're just going to fight this slow. We're going to fight it safe. We're going to bait his special ones. We're going to try to keep his spider nonsense down. Here's probably about as long as I go with having a special 1 active and not throwing it, because I didn't need to. And the second fight up is one I took last war. I'm going to be using Shuri against this Rintrah, and didn't have any problem at all with it in the last war. And I think it was on a harder node than what this one is. So really the same plan here as last time. We're just going to, parry, 5-hit combos, stack shocks on, get in heavies to refresh the shocks to keep them active, and throw special 3s. Other than that, I don't really see any big issues in this fight. Here at the very beginning, I kind of messed up a little bit. I let him get too many of his charges. You could see that he went unblockable on that special 1. Not a big deal. I can heavy counter it, but just not the way I wanted to really fight it. And here you can see I don't have the heal block on him right now. And now we've got it active again. So you'll see that a couple times in this fight where just because he's getting so much power and throwing so many special 1s, I'm not completely paying attention to the heal block throughout. So here we go, another special 1 from him. First 50 seconds to fight, everything going well, just really slow. He's at 77% health before I throw this special. I had a few shocks on there, so it should do okay damage. And about 20% on that special 3, I'll take it. And here's where I kind of go wrong, if you want to call it that, in this fight. You notice he does not have the heal block on. I don't have any shocks that I can apply, and now he's got a power gain, and he did not want to throw a special 2. So I'm boosted big enough. The special 3, it's going to hurt a little bit, but it won't kill me. It just makes the rest of the fight where I've got to pay a little bit more attention to the heal block and the number of shocks. Here, I just kind of throw this because I know it's going to push him back some, and then I should be able to get a parry right after. So that worked perfect. Refresh those shocks. Now I can get 5 new ones on there. Now he's got the heal block. Now we just have to kind of focus up here a little bit, and just really make sure throughout. And kind of, it was a good reminder for me on Shuri that I can't get so focused on refreshing the shocks that I forget to refresh the heal block. There, I just kind of messed up completely and didn't dex the last hit. I was trying to go into my heavy animation. Just kind of a sloppy fight, but here we go. We got a couple more on. I wanted to refresh that before the special, but you notice he's got another power gain because I did not get a heal block on there, and there's a special 1, another special 1. Here I'm opening up, and you know what? He's going to throw another special 1. Here I'm just going to spam the special 3 button so I can throw this with 34 shocks on because it should kill him. Just really sloppy trying to keep that heal block on. Just something to pay attention to for future wars, or if you're using Shuri on there, just kind of remember, you got to keep applying debuffs to keep that heal block on. And now we get into the fun fights for this war. This Nefaria, I'm going to be using Moleman, and I'm going to try to fight this like a Moleman fight, but, you know, I know that Nefaria is bleed immune, so it's not going to quite work the same way, but you can see I've got skill boosts on. I'm throwing on a power start 1. You know, I wanted to get in and out of this fight before Nefaria got really charged up and had, you know, a whole lot of chance to do damage to me. So there, you know, nice old parry heavy, and we're going to do one more. Perfect. Now we're going to try and bait out a special 1. He doesn't want to throw it, so you know what? He's going to hit my block. I'm going to throw the special 2. Does decent damage. Now here I kind of didn't think through my plan. He put a lot of his debuffs on me when I had my special 2, and he went unblockable. And you know what? He's going to be unblockable the rest of the fight. I'm trying to get some intercepts in. There we go. We got one in there. Now we're going to try to get to a special 2. Hopefully the special 2 will finish him off. And of course not. So we're going to eat a special 1 because I just could not dex it. Now I've got to get an intercept, but fortunately I went unblockable. No need for an intercept there. Throw a special 1 and do a quick little stand-up intercept, and we finish him off. Once again, 2 fights in a row, really ugly. Not feeling great going into this next fight, which is a little bit of a redemption fight, a little bit of scared out of my gourd. Here you can see I am switching over to tech boosts for this next fight. Alright, now we've got this dust. Last time I fought this in war, I lost all 3 attack bonus. Really, you know, watched a lot of videos, asked a lot of questions after that, especially after I was assigned this. I really didn't think I'd ever see dust on this node again, but kind of changed my tactic here a little bit. So normally I would start with a parry and trying to counter the heavy right away. Now I'm backing up. So now I can get a clean parry in, get my medium, light, medium. No dust on me. I am backing away again, so I can get a clean medium parry, medium, light, medium. She's now got a heal block on. I've got the tracking on, so when she hits into my block, I shouldn't get the dust anymore. The other thing I'm paying attention to up there is the little power sting debuff that's on there. I stopped at 9 hits so I could get my 10th hit to remove it, and then I could throw my special. So there we go. First special 2 down. She's down to 53%. Still, she's not unblockable. We're doing good. We're keeping the dust off of us. We're going to do another combo into a second special 2. Does push her to a special 2 there, but you know what? We're just going to go for it. 5-hit combo into a striker, into another 5-hit combo, and I've got a special 2 ready to go. Very, very nice, very clean, quick, 58, 59 second fight against her. No troubles at all that time around. So very pleased with how that fight went. Okay, and that brings us up to the last fight of this war, which is this bishop on node 48. Here you're going to see, I'll remember to put on the rupture repulsor. I've gone into this fight without doing that, and it's not pretty. Going to throw on a small heal just to top up completely. Not any reason why other than just being extra, extra cautious. And then I'm going to throw on an invuln boost. Plan going in here is to not worry about baiting any of his specials. If he gets to a special 3, great. I'll have the invuln boost on there to take the damage from that. Here I'm just making sure guidance, was on there, and now we're ready to go. So plan medium, light, mediums, and special 2s. That's really all that I want to do in this fight. Okay, so to start us off, nice clean parry, medium, light, medium. Do it again. And we need to do it one more time. There we go. Now the heal block's on there. It may have been on there a second ago, but really, that's all we want to do. Now we've got the heal block up. We've got the tracking debuff up. Yes, he's got, the conflictor, so that it is eating some of my debuffs. But like I said, I am not worried about it. He's not wanting to throw a special. That's great. I'll throw mine. Nice damage there on the special 2, get pushed back up to a little bit over a bar of power from the tech boost. Here he throws a special 3, and no big deal. That's invuln boost number 1 charge eaten. And now, the nice thing is it pushed us up almost to a special 2. Here, we're going to throw that special 2. And once again, back up over a bar of power. And now we're going to do a 5-hit combo into a striker, into another 5-hit combo, and guess what? Into another special 2, and this fight is over. Well, that wraps up War number 2, and this time it didn't quite go our way. 4Loki came up just short in a close one against Chaos, so we're starting off the season with a 1-1 record. Tough loss, but we'll bounce back in the next war. On the bright side, I'm happy with how my fights went. I'm sitting at 10 kills and 0 deaths. It felt especially good to get some redemption on that dust fight. If you're interested in more action, I've got my mini account war fights coming up next, so stay tuned to see how those went down. But thanks for watching, and as always, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and feel free to leave me a comment down below. We'll see you in the next one. Take care, all.